So Jordan Janzen's with us. I'm really excited to talk about the No Greater Love tour that you have kicking off right away. But first of all, Jordan, I've seen a couple pictures and videos from you lately, and you've been wearing this amazing, like neon colored windbreaker from the early 90s, it looks like. Where did you get this thing? I need one.
Yeah, well, to be honest, it was my sister's, and I think she got it at the thrift store. I don't want
Nice.
to give away my secrets. For a long time, I had this jacket, and I was like, man, this is so cool. I can't believe my parents used to wear this, and it was in one of their closets. So I went digging into their wardrobe because some of their styles are back and popular these days,
Exactly, right?
and
Early 90s is back, man.
and so I took it and I like wore it on one of our tours that we were doing last year, and then I posted about it on Instagram, and then my sister responded and said, "Hey, that's my jacket," and so it's hers, but I do love it,
You kept
and
dibs on it.
I did. She's okay with it. She's okay with me having it. She supports it, but
I feel like
it's not my parents.
you should get like a matching fanny pack maybe with the color across it, and there you go. You're
Yeah,
ready to rock.
I think there's
Speak,
something there.
speaking of ready to rock, yeah, No Greater Love Tour. You guys have a few dates coming across Western Canada. You're kicking it
Hmm.
off right here in the home province of Manitoba in Winnipeg, October 4th at Bethel Community Church. Tell us a little bit about the tour.
Yeah, we're super excited. Like everybody's aware, COVID just made things really challenging, and so touring has kind of been off the table. So we've been doing some weekend things, some one-off things over the last little while. But this is the first tour, so it's going to be 6 shows. Like you said, it's going to be Winnipeg, Regina, Saskatoon, Calgary, Edmonton, Grand Prairie, and so Winnipeg's kicking it off October 4th, which happens to be my birthday.
Oh, no
And
way.
we're really excited. We're excited to be back out playing songs from the new record, having some of our friends join us. Jake Fretz is going to be our special guest on this tour, and so yeah, as a whole, we're just stoked to get back out and share the music and share the hope.
Have you done a birthday show before? Probably, I guess, over the years, hey?
I actually don't know if I have. We've been on the
Ah,
road. We've been on the
yeah.
road. Yeah, you know what? We have. I think we were in Belleville, Ontario, with the Billy Graham Association
Okay,
with
that's
Road Around
Ontario,
a
though.
couple of years
We're
ago.
going to bring you
Yeah.
to Manitoba here at home. We're going to blow the roof off Bethel Community Church. Well, Pastor Rich and Chris might not like that, but we will
Yes.
celebrate you in a big way October 4th then.
It's going to be great. We're really excited about it.
I noticed too, like you've been writing some new stuff, another trip to Nashville recently. Tell us a little bit about that and yeah, what you've been working on.
Yeah, I mean, the process of writing is kind of continuous, and in the season where we haven't been able to go out on the road, I've tried to make the most of those trips to Nashville. That's where we write. That's the people we partner with. Most of them are down there, and so yeah, I went back in August. I'm gonna head back in October, end of October into November, and just working on new stuff. You know, it's kind of a continuous thing, and the new album doesn't feel like it's been out that long, but it's been out a
Yeah.
year, and so we're gonna have some new stuff for you then hopefully in the near future.
I love that. Is it feel like there's always pressure on you? Like you said, like No Greater Love just came out, but you
Right.
already have to start working on new stuff again. Do you like that and you just do it naturally, or does it feel like pressure all the time?
I mean, you want to keep delivering, so that pressure, I
Uh,
guess, kind of does exist, but it's also been a fun season. It's always fun to be creative. That's one of the pieces that, even though you're in a band, it probably takes the back seat when you're trying to actively like pursue it and have it be a large part of your life, where you're relying on that to pay your bills. And so yeah, it's been really great and refreshing to be able to write and yeah, working with some new people and trying to just stretch and grow and write music that, I mean, our goal is to bring hope. The color, what the color represents, is the idea that color brings life, and for us, that's the hope that's found in Jesus, and the hope that we can, that I think just like connects through music. And so we want to have the broadest reach possible, and so that's kind of what we're intentionally always working towards. And yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
I know part of the tour right now, World Vision, a big part of that tour as well
Yeah,
for you. Tell us a little bit about your connection with World Vision and your heart for them.
yeah. We started working with them in 2013, so it's almost been 10 years since
Oh,
we started our relationship with them, and honestly, it's one of those relationships with artists that often it's like, hey, World Vision will help support your tour if you can share a little bit about what they do. And that has just grown exponentially as we have been able to see it, what they do, experience, be in the field, and actually watch the impact with our own eyes. And so the first trip we went on was 2014, and it just forever changed our perspective. And so we believe in what they do in a very large way. And so every tour that we go on, we include it as much as possible, and get to share stories of our experiences and seeing what's been happening through the work that they do, and showing some videos. And yeah, it's something we're passionate about. It's something that we don't intend on stopping, which it's just, I think it's a cool thing to be able to do music and to have an impact and to bring hope through that. I think it's a really cool responsibility and opportunity we have to share and kind of be the voice of these children and families who don't really have a voice of their own, but have such an incredible need. And I believe as Christians, we're just called to be generous. We're called to respond to those needs. And so, yeah, it's something that we honestly, unashamedly are excited to talk about. And so that's going to be a part of this tour. We're going to be able to update people on what's been going on and in this trying season in the last 2 years with COVID, and just the reality of, like, there's just stuff going on in the world that everybody's kind of aware of on some level, but the impact it's affecting kids and it's affecting families in a really real way. And so, yeah.
You mentioned earlier you're taking Jake Fretz on the tour. I think most people in the CHVN family will be familiar with Jake, but tell us a little bit about Jake and how you connected with him.
Yeah, Jake is a really great dude. He's a pastor at Portage Lions Church, and he's been doing that for a while and been making music. And obviously, you guys have played him, and I think he's had pretty great support across Canada with his music. And we got connected with him through Tyson. Tyson is kind of from that area, and Tyson drummed on some of his stuff in the past. And so we actually started working on music together. So we produced his newest track that's going to be coming out in a little bit. Look Up, and he and I got to write it together. He wrote most of it, and I got to jump in and just help him make some final tweaks to get it to the finish line. And so we've been working together kind of on a production level, and just really believe in what he's doing, and we're going to be making more music together. So we thought, hey, this is a great opportunity to sort of dive in and take it to a different level, and just has a heart for the Lord, a heart for people, and just a calling on his life to do that in the capacity of writing music. And so I think it's going to be fun. He's going to open up the show, and it's going to be, I think, a great addition to the night.
Yeah, great guy, great music, and like you said, a great heart. And that show kicking off the big tour on Jordan's birthday, Tuesday, October 4th. Let's pack the house, celebrate with them, and send them off on a great tour. Tell us, Jordan, how can we get tickets and find out more info?
You can get your tickets at thecoloronline.com/shows. And honestly, tickets are cheap. We're trying to make it as affordable and available as possible to get as many people out as we can. And Know Your to Love tour featuring Jake Fretz and The Color. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you come on out.
Right on. Thanks so much, Jordan. We'll see you on October 4th if we don't see you before then.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. We appreciate the support.